Hey up.
Hey up, do you even need to introduce yourself to...
Hi, I'm Dan from Standing
Start
Bikes.
again, you put me off then.
Microphone on.
Plugged in! Not like yours, and some
Nice
of your
muff.
earlier vlogs.
Nice muff going on there, Jim.
Hey?
Nice muff.
Thanks. We almost held hands a little bit too long then,
Did we?
It was a bit weird.
As long as we didn't engage eye contact, you know what I mean?
Good morning everybody and welcome to Forest of Dean, where we've come to the Steel is Real demo day, where we're going to have a look round and see what they got on offer and then go out for a ride later on. So we're with Jonah. You're the man behind Steel is Real. Tell us a bit about it.
So obviously Jonah Jones, Steel is Real, we've been now for 3 years going. It's our third demo day. So Ben Mills originally pioneered Steel is Real, put it out there, out there. Clearly over the past 3 years it's got bigger than we ever imagined. The first successful demo day. Ben stepped down now, so fully running it. The main progression with it this year is trying to get more brands engaging. So Steel is Real is now moving a little bit different to as before. So what we're trying to do now is obviously still overarch all the brands, but push more out into market. So like demo days, taking the smaller companies and getting them out to the wider space trail centres. Everyone's been engaging with it, fantastic. Flip side of that, so Bell Bikes, Bike Clubs Leeds and Southern Enduro have just re-signed us. So the Enduro team's going to continue for another 2 years.
Brilliant.
Which is, that was the main sort of goal of this year, was get them back out riding, because Matt and Mike, Mike this year has just run the Southern Enduro again, Golden Ticket next year. Keeping him on board. So we're now looking at another rider, I can't give his name at the moment. It's what he wants to ride and goes with it. So Steel is Real. Well, this is it. This is it, Jim.
And is there a reason for Forest of Dean? Is it for the brilliant trails?
So Forest of Dean, so a couple of we did look at moving up north, moving to Midlands. Not everyone's been as engaged as the Forest of Dean. So Pedal Bike Way have always had our back, always supported us. And if they want us here next year, they'd get first refusal. Of course, they've supported us, we'll support them.
I'm here with Joe from Starling Bikes. We're all mates from racing, and I have ridden the Starling for a while. Fantastic bikes. Tell us why you're here.
So it's Steel is Real demo day today. Got a selection of bikes for people to test out. Got 3 swoops, small, medium, large, and 3 murmurs, medium, large, extra large. And they've all disappeared other than the small swoop, which we got a sort of tyre out on it.
For anyone who doesn't know, what's the difference in the murmur and the swoop?
So they're pretty much identical design. So it's steel front triangle, steel swing arm, Reynolds 853 front. The main difference is the swoop is 27.5 inch wheels, the murmur's 29. The swoop is 160 rear, and it can be 160, 170 front. The murmur's 150, 160 front, 140 rear. So, but they're both enduro race bikes, really. They're pretty fast bikes, as you know by Mr. Dan Bishop, who's thrashing everyone this year.
Yeah, he's a nightmare, that boy. Can't get anywhere near him.
No, it's quite amazing.
So tell us what you got here today that sort of sets you apart from these bikes, your new thing.
Yeah, so we got this gearbox bike here. This is a prototype. So Rob, who's hiding over there, is one of my customers. He's a big lad and he's a real fast rider from South Wales, and he's helped me sort of develop this gearbox bike. And so that's the first prototype. I've got another prototype, which unfortunately I left in the workshop when I left this morning, so I was going to bring that and get people to test ride it. But Rob's can't be ridden at the moment. He's sort of going through sorting the gearbox out. But so that's sort of something on the back burner. But I've always got lots of prototype bikes. I've actually got a mullet bike here today. So like I say, because the bikes are very consistent design, and this whole portion, bottom bracket, main pivot, shock mount, seat tube is the same on all my frames. You can just swap a swoop swing arm onto a murmur. So you can run the 27.5 rear wheel on a murmur frame really easily. And if you build it from scratch, so you can have 160 rear travel with a 29 front. So
and can you do that so that you retain the same geometry?
Yeah, the geometry is identical.
PV
so it keeps the same bottom bracket drop. It'll be the head angle of the 29-inch bike. And
there's not many bikes you can do that with, really,
I've been really
weird flip chips and all sorts of odd things.
And the geometry isn't compromised. You see a lot of other companies that are putting a 27-inch wheel in a 29-inch bike or a 29-inch wheel on a 27.5. This is, essentially this axle position just moves between the swing arms.
Brilliant.
So that's something coming in the future.
So we're at Kotick now. Do you want to introduce yourself to the pinned fans?
Cool, yeah, I'm Sam the demo man at Kotick. I drive around the country doing all the demos full time, yeah.
Brilliant. Ace job.
Yeah, it's mint, love it.
So how come you come today? Is there anything specific you're showing?
Just the whole range really. I mean, this is a little bit strange for us because we go to the big events and we're the little guy in the corner. We come here and we're one of the biggest brands here, so it's like flipped on its head. It's cool. Yeah.
So no Psy this time.
No, it's not here this weekend, unfortunately.
I found it very interesting. I was listening to the Downtime podcast.
Cool.
I was going to go 27 rear, 29 front, and I listened to that, and it actually changed my mind.
Yeah, it was really interesting, especially the difference between the bike feeling fast, but maybe not actually being any faster. And again, it just come down to a height thing, and whether you value speed over feel, I guess it's personal
I can
preference,
understand on a short travel 650 why you'd go 29 front.
Yeah, definitely.
But not on if you can ride a 29, you're a big bloke or girl, why you'd want a smaller back wheel, I don't quite get it.
I'm only 5'7" and I've been riding a 29er for a couple of years now, and I've not even bothered about trying small wheels, to be honest. I don't find I've got a problem with it. But if the bike's long enough and you're kind of in the middle of it, I don't feel like I ever have a problem.
So what bikes have you got on display today?
Pretty much a full range. Hardtails, full suspension, everything from the new Beefy, which is our aggressive hardtail 27.5, which is just updated recently, slightly kind of sizing change, geometry change on that one, all the way up to Rocket Maxes and that sort of thing. So it's a good spot to try them as well, a real variety of trails.
Yeah, it's ace.
Plenty to go at,
So if you want to introduce yourself and tell us about your crazy bike here.
I'm Andrew from Spanner Bike. I designed one-off titanium frames, then made in China. This one is a bit of a crazy design, mainly because I was trying out a few ideas and I wanted something completely different. So I started off with a twin tube theme, and then kind of went on to the twin down tubes, and of course had to have the quad plus fork, as I'm calling it. And it's just an idea to give people an idea of what's possible, you know.
Yeah. And what's your sort of background in? Have you done making bikes and frames? For
a very long time ago. I got a degree in mechanical engineering.
You obviously know how to weld titanium.
No. This is all made in China. All made for me. So I just do the design, and then somebody else, much cleverer, does the fabricating. And I've got a degree in mechanical engineering, and back in the early 90s I was involved with a company that designed a linkage suspension fork, which didn't quite go anywhere. And then I got into kind of IT support and didn't really think any of it. But for the last 10 years, I've been running a blog on how you can have a titanium frame made in China.
And what was that called for the camera?
That's spanner.org.uk.
Spanner.org.uk, remember that one.
But my commercial site is spanner.bike.
Yeah, okay.
And I found I was spending more time helping people out with their own designs and not getting anything for it. So I thought, it's a bit of a sideline here, I'll get into doing it on a commercial scale, helping people out.
Yeah, awesome.
That's the way it went.
I'm Paul from Rideworks. We make all the componentry you can see here. It's all UK made. It's all made by me, so we're a small company. Producing our components out of Coventry.
So you're an engineer yourself?
Yeah, a machinist. So we design, machine, assemble.
And you've got these lovely titanium bars.
These are rust bars, so we're sharing them with rust components.
Yeah.
And those guys do the bars, and we're sort of sharing.
Okay.
So.
And do you actually work manufacturing their stuff as well?
No, Rob gets these made somewhere else.
Yeah. Okay.
But they go nice in our robot stem, so we're sort of display. Got a few. I think actually you can see a few bars around on bikes.
And how long have you been doing this?
About on and off about 9 years.
Yeah.
But 3 to 5 years full time now. So.
And are you predominantly cycle components, or do you do other parts of the industry?
We cycle components, but we do make a few subcontract machining parts, motorbike parts, Yamaha parts. But generally trying to concentrate on this sort of thing.
And any new stuff coming out?
Well, the pedals here.
Right.
These don't have axles in them yet.
Yeah.
These are in prototype
So
stage.
they're really early days.
Yeah. We just need to get the spindles in them and get them tested. But they're really well sealed. Double X rings on this side, bush and the cartridge bearings. And they should be really grippy. They're concave as well.
And when do you think they'll be out?
Early next year, I would have thought.
So I'm Adrian. I run Swarth Cycles, based in Peebles in the Scottish Borders. And I've got a workshop in Peebles. So, and I make steel custom hardtails, and I've got the Contour full suspension bike, which is a 29er short travel, kind of just a burly short travel, do it all. Steel full susser.
I remember your bikes came to my attention a few years ago when a friend was riding one, and I saw the steel front end and carbon back end, and I was like, wow, I've never seen that before. How come you thought of doing that? Was there a reason, or was it just because you wanted to work with? Or?
It was what, the carbon back end?
Well, mixing carbon with steel.
I was worried about weight.
Yeah.
I thought that weight made.
Were you a weight weenie?
I wasn't a weight weenie, but I was bothered about weight. So I went to the trouble of making that full carbon swing arm on the original bike, and it did save a fair chunk of weight, to be fair.
Did you actually lay that up yourself?
Yeah. So
you made all the tooling?
I machined all the tooling myself, and I was doing all the layups in my little shed in Dorset at the time. And it was complicated and stressful and just a long-winded process. Each swing arm took me 50 hours.
Wow. So tell us about the bikes now.
After I built those original curves, I called it, I realised that it wasn't really going to work out as a production item. So I started playing with 29er hardtails, loved them, and then every time I made mistakes on the trail, I was thinking this would be really good with a bit of travel. So I ended up building myself just a short travel 29er. It was a 110 travel single pivot, a bit like the production freebase frame with the yoke, and I like that. But I thought it was a bit too linear and it bottomed out heavily. So then I moved on to the linkage layout, which is what you see now on the Contour, And I've got this new version of that 150, 160 travel frame that I'm calling the Vortex. Edit that. Vortex. Otherwise Rocky Mountain might see. So I've got 5 prototypes of those, and they're just riding and testing at the moment.
And it's all going well?
It's all going well. It's all going really well.
Hi guys, I'm John from Marin.
Marin. I never.
Depends who you ask.
Nobody ever says it right, do they?
Nah.
Unless they're in America.
Unless you live in Marin County. I think they're the only ones who say it right. We make steel or chromoly bikes because, basically our whole design process is, as a team, we sit down, and if we as a team wouldn't ride that bike, we don't continue down the path of developing it. Or if we don't, let's say it's a bike for your nan, for example, if it's one that we don't, wouldn't give to our nan, we're not going to go down that route of developing it. So as a team, we all genuinely love chromoly bikes. And so we develop them. We've got quite a few, specifically in the gravel side of things, and then we've got a few mountain bikes. And
tell us what you've got on display and what people are demoing today then.
Right. So what we've got on display, we've got a selection of our gravel bikes. So we've got behind you, we've got the Four Corners, which is a little bit more of kind of a true touring gravel bike. Geometry wise is a little bit more towards how a mountain bike would handle off-road, and we've got then over here we've got a very special, we only make a couple of these, it's a Four Corners bike that's actually got what's called an S&S coupler device. So you literally unscrew the frame, break it in half, and it folds down to the size of a wheel, so which is perfect for travelling. And then behind us we've got Pine Mountain E, which is an electric chromoly bike. So it's targeted at people who probably want to go out all day riding, maybe take some kit with them, go and make some coffee or various other hipster related activities. But the geometry of it remains sort of true to a trail bike, so perfect for riding around Forest of Dean. We worked with Apidura on making a custom bag for it, so again that's something pretty special to the chromoly electric bike. As far as I know, no one's made a bike packing specific e-bike bag. Carry a spare battery in there, it holds a bladder so you can keep some drink in there. And then over here we've then got our Nicasio range, so Nicasio Ridge, which is our most high-end chromoly gravel bike, comes with dropper post, which is activated from the left-hand lever, which is pretty cool. So where traditionally you would be shifting gear, we've actually removed that mechanism and now you use it to drop and raise the saddle.
Good idea.
And then we've got our Nicasio Plus, which is our sort of one of our entry-level gravel bikes. So it's got a Road Plus tyre on it, which is pretty cool, and I mean that comes in at 750 quid, which is a pretty competitive price point and the sort of thing you can use every day to commute, but then you can go and ride some basic single track on the weekend. And then what we're demoing is our new Pine Mountain. So that's the Pine Mountain E, and this has got the same geometry story to it. So you can go bike packing on it, or you can go trail riding. It's sort of a true all-round chromoly bike. So yeah, that's what we've got here. It's quite a varied selection.
Do you even need to introduce yourself to the pin people?
Hi guys, I'm Dan from Stanton Bikes.
Also called Stanton. Never say Dan Stanton, do you?
No.
You should do.
You reckon?
And then you're the boss, the main man.
Yeah.
It's the pedigree. It's the name of pedigree. Anyway, I'm being biased today. I'm being totally biased. How's it going here? Are they going out? Like hot coals?
Hot coals, yeah, just like that.
Probably the worst metaphor I could have used.
They're all booked out. We've got a couple of slots for an 18 hardtail left, and that's it. All the full trusses are out, and all the other bikes are out. Yeah, all.
So you got hardtails and the FSs.
Yep.
Anything else in the pipeline that's coming up?
We've got some pretty exciting things coming forward. Yeah. But we're keeping our mouth shut for a bit until we've refined a few things. But yeah.
How's the sales of these bikes going?
Really well, really well. Yeah, everything's it's lead times are getting leaner, so you know that's a good place to start with this point of it. Tie hardtails as well. We're pretty much there.
So that's your big thing at the moment is plug in the tie hardtails all in-house now instead of tie.
All in-house made, all in-house made, fabricated, fully in-house, welded fully in-house. Yeah.
What's the time on order to delivery on one of those at the moment?
At the minute, if you ordered a slackline or a Sherpa, it would be within the next 5 weeks because we're literally batching titanium at the moment. So it'd be pretty quick turnaround on one of them. We're waiting for some more switchback and switch 9 tube sets to come through. So they're about 8 weeks time. But yeah.
Is this your first Steel is Real demo?
No.
You've done them before?
I think we've done 1 or 2 before.
Yeah. And you're happy with it? It's a really nice feel here, I think.
Yeah. It's relaxed, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's relaxed, and everybody's peddling the same sort of wares.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So you've got your very distilled customer base. It's exactly the sort of customers that are interested in your product because we're all selling the same sort of thing. So
what's
ideal, really.
Taken, I think I know what you're going to say, and I hope so. What's taken your attention here as one of the coolest other bikes, apart from your brand?
What's taken my attention?
Yeah, as like a really nice other brand that's here.
I like Production Privé stuff. Yeah. I've always liked their stuff.
That golf coloured one is just unreal.
Yeah, they've always got good, it's like real high quality stuff. And I know that Damien's proper diligent over his product and design, and he's a really cool guy. Yeah.
So I'm Paul Burford. Everyone calls me Burf. I am I'm now the owner, director, fabricator, welder, Instagram person from BTR.
Yeah? So you're on your own with it now, are you? Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tam's left.
What happened to Tam?
He was just getting really stressed and he just had enough of dealing with all the shit.
Yeah. So you're doing it all now?
Yeah.
Wow.
Now I'm dealing with all the shit.
Yeah. So is it double hard now, or is it?
It has been, for the last couple of weeks. Just having to change over all the business side of things. That's been really hard. Last week it all fell into place, so I should be able to it should be okay from now on, I think. But we'll have to see.
So what have you got on display today, and what's going out, and how's the feedback been?
So we've got a Ranger, plus size Ranger, pinner and a belter.
Yeah.
Ranger's the most popular one. That's booked out all day. Plus size Ranger's been booked up a couple of times in the pinner too.
Yeah.
feedback's been
obviously
really
for
good.
us, the Pinner's the best one with the name.
That's it.
Yeah, sorry, feedback, carry on.
Feedback's been awesome, like everyone loves it. So yeah, it's good.
Are you selling many of the trail tools?
They like come out in drips and drabs. It's like it's not a cheap product, so
Just to say, I have got one of these trail tools and they are wicked.
Like everyone that's got one says that they're awesome and they do the job really well. But yeah, 75 quid's not cheap for a digging tool.
Well,
is
it's not, but if it's your main tool and it lasts you like years and years, it's, you know, compared to a 700 quid chainsaw, it's not that bad then, is it? Yeah. So you're enjoying it here today?
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to get out and chat to everyone, like see what everyone else is up to, and it's good.
Seems like a really nice atmosphere. This
It's really chilled. Like everyone gets on and stuff like that, so it's good.
I'm Damien. I'm the founder of Production Privé.
Yeah.
I'm 35, I think. Yes, 35 years old.
Yeah. Wow. I remember being 35 once.
Oh yeah.
That was nice.
It was last year.
Yeah, I wish it was last year. Yeah. So you've got these beautiful bikes here on display.
Thank you. Yes.
I've been a big fan of these for, I think I saw the first one, oh God, how long ago? 6 years ago maybe? Would that be about right?
Oh yeah. The brand has 8 years now.
Yeah. The hardtails was the first one I saw, and it really sort of jumped to my attention with this beautiful paint jobs.
Yeah.
How's it going down here today? How's the reaction from people taking these bikes out?
Well, so far so good.
Yeah.
No, everybody's quite happy, and they're all saying we've done quite a good job. So.
Yeah. And what models have you got today? What model bikes?
So we have the Shan number 5, which is our full suspension bike, and 29-inch wheels. So that's the biggest update for this year.
Yeah.
Then we have our Shan GT and Shan. So this year they all come in 2 liveries. The Classic, which is a McLaren-inspired grey, silverish color. And the 037 limited edition, so 037 from the Lancia, the famous Group B rally car, so Martini colors, basically. And that will be for this year. And by the end of the year or early next year, we will have some more new stuff coming.
And how long are you over in the UK for?
Tonight we are going to the Surrey Hills.
Yeah.
Very close to there, and we are going to ride tomorrow with some Production Privé owners and have a good ride, a good day.
Yes.
And we are leaving. We're taking the ferry back on Sunday night. Sunday night we need to be in Portsmouth to grab the ferry.
So how are you finding the Forest of Dean trails today? Do you like them? Good fun, aren't they?
Yeah, it's good fun. You know, living in Andorra, it means that your basic lunch ride, is like 600 meters elevation.
Yeah.
And it's good to be riding around because you climb up, you go down, you climb up, you go down.
Yeah. You need to get the people to take you on the off-piste stuff here.
Yeah. 1 year I did a few ones and they were quite nice. Yes. Yes, indeed. I also need to support my mate Dave, which is supporting us, so I cannot spend my day out. I have to take care of people too.
Yeah. Well done on these bikes. I think they look amazing.
Which one is your favorite?
Well, the Martini, because I used to like the Lancia Delta, the Integrale, and that was my dream car when I was younger. So yeah.
Well, you know, it's to me it's a bit like living the dream. You know, when you were a kid. So now I can do it as a adult, and when I'm drifting on 2 wheels, I'm thinking of Ari Vatanen and all those guys.
Yeah, that's it. Carlos Sainz is my hero. So yeah.
DMI, we've come for the Steelers Reel and show our wares. So we've got all the grips, the pedals, but the steel bikes on show.
And how's the reaction been with the punters coming and having a look at stuff? Because you're pretty much one of the only ones who's got like a full selection of stuff here.
I think it's great to be able to come and show off the jump bikes, the trail bikes, and also what we're known for nowadays is the pedals and the grips as well to tie in with that, and it's just a great atmosphere. It's a family event.
And what bikes have you got on display today?
So we've got the jump bikes, so the set complete bikes. We've got the PM1 Bolt full suspension, and also the hardtail Trail Star. So the old classic is back.
So you got Ben Deakin representing.
We have
and he is doing really well.
He's doing amazing.
Whole vlogging scene.
Oi oi.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Is he done you proud?
Oh yes, yeah. For what he's done for the brand is amazing for the past few years since we signed him up. Now he's got his own signature saddle as well, which I'm sure you've seen.
I think I've got one coming. Rory messaged me the other day saying, can we send you a couple? So we'll have a look at that.
He's done really well with that. So yeah, it's great exposure for us in the brand, and he's a lovely guy as well.
And how are you finding it here? Have you been out on the trails at first?
I haven't, no, but the guys that have taken the bikes out say it's good out there. A bit wet, a bit rooty, but they're loving it.
Yeah, I'm Andy from Stooge Cycles, and these are my creations.
You've definitely got like my attention with the weird and wonderful bikes.
Thank you very much.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Tell us about your brand.
Well, it's been going for about 5 years now. The idea was to make steel bikes that you could ride like suspension bikes but without suspension. So steel trail bikes really, for proper trail riding. None of this pedestrian rubbish, just getting out there. And, simplicity, good handling, basically.
And what sort of prices are we talking about for these frames? Because I mean, they are. I don't even know what to class them as. They're not really gravel. They're not really mountain bikes.
They're mountain bikes. Yeah,
they're
rigid mountain bikes.
Class them as mountain, just with like weird looking components and bits on.
Yeah. I mean, they're quite motocross inspired, they're quite BMX inspired.
So that's like the old clunkers, isn't it?
Exactly.
The front end of that, that's amazing.
I mean, this one's 550 quid for frame and fork.
Yeah.
The Thai ones are bespoke, so you're looking at about sort of 1900 quid for Thai frames.
There's a lot of work in that, though.
Huge amount. But yeah, I've sold quite a few hundred of these now. Got a bit of a.
Do you have any sort of particular country where you sell more? More UK?
UK initially. America is getting pretty big now. California.
I can imagine there in California because they do have that look like the old school clunkers.
Kind of dust. But I mean, they ride brilliantly. You need to try one. You need to try one. You'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. The idea is, I mean, it's slack. It's got 6 degree head angle. But you've got 80mm offset on the fork, so it's kind of plush.
Yeah. So they're quite a long wheelbase there, I guess, with that massive offset.
Yeah.
And whereabouts are you based?
Oswald Street, Shropshire. Yeah.
Close to me then.
Yeah, just down the road from you.
Yeah.
I'm Mark Allen. Gary Woodhouse is the owner of Curtis Bikes. I'm his new apprentice. So I've only been on board the last couple of months.
So when you say apprentice, does that mean welding and everything?
Yeah, welding, doing a lot of tube fit up at the moment. That's my main job role, and that's as far as I've got.
Should I say welding or should I say brazing?
Brazing. Yes.
Now, being an old racing buddy of Jim Davidge, who's your main geezer and still super sick rider.
For sure,
I've been following you guys' progress.
Okay,
love the bikes, love the look of them. Real works of art.
Nice. Yeah.
Which bikes are sort of grabbing people's attention here today?
So we've got here today, we've got 2 demo bikes that can go out. We've got an AM7 and a XR650, which have literally just gone back out. So they're not here. Well, they've not been here all morning, so
Have you got happy bunnies coming back?
For sure, yeah. Not had a sad face come back yet. So
and have you done one of these Steelers reels before?
Yeah, Gary did it last year. With Jim. Jim sadly isn't here today. But his bike's here.
Brilliant.
And it's going really good. Busy.
So worth coming.
For sure, yeah.
Have you been out riding?
No, not today. No, sadly not. No.
But it's been worth you coming out here.
For sure.
It's a great atmosphere.
Yeah, last year it rained apparently, and it was pretty sad and horrible. But it's nice this year.
So the People's Choice Awards was born 3 months ago, and there's a lot of engagement with it, and obviously the polls are coming from that. So the best brand this year has gone across to Cossack this year.
Thanks, man.
So thank you. Cheers.
Cheers. Thank you very much.
The best hardtail, it's gone to Stooge. So Andy from Stooge.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, mate.
Fancy that.
Yeah, fancy that. Best full sus, no shocks, no horrors, that's gone to Stanton. So Dan Stanton, cheers buddy.
Thank you very much,
Thank
mate.
you.
Cheers.
So that's it, all done and dusted here from the Steel is Real at Forest of Dean. I hope you like this edit. Give us your comments on any of the stuff that you've seen here. It was really good to see all these brands and such cool stuff. Check out the description, any links in the description for any of our stuff, any of our merchandise and all our sponsors. Big thanks for watching. Keep it pinned.